Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on, apologize.
This is creepy.
Apologize. 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 Apologize.
This really makes me think of like Celeste.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know that what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. I don't know. Oh boy.
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
I have completely forgotten how to do this.
Yes, I'm not
What
the
is
culprit,
this?
so I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic, that's merely a delusion. Well said, Correcchio. To continue this debate
Dang
is
it.
meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us?
That's a pretty cool sprite.
That's merely a delusion. Well said,
Dang it.
Correcchio. To continue this debate is meaningless. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Okay.
Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Dang it.
Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a...
Oh?
You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
I don't know.
I told you I am not the culprit.
I felt
Why are you
pressured.
looking at me like that? You're...
What is this?
You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
Floorboard remove. Not
I
it?
told you
What?
I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're... You have no proof that Correcchio is the
Wait.
killer.
Oh, removed floorboard.
It ends
That
here.
makes more sense. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I prefer Celeste. I do too.
Kyo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I liked Celeste like breakdown a lot more. I also liked her more as a character. But Kyo's fine. Kyo's interesting now. I'm very interested in Kyo.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
Just like in the whole like mysterious kind of way. Like I kind of prefer Celeste.
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there,
So he used a piece of the
must
floorboard.
not have been in place at the time of the attack.
So he used a piece of the floorboard to hit Angie.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Interesting.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
My name is Celestia Ludenberg.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Okay.
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
Poor
All you
Angie.
can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end.
Oh my gosh, finally.
I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
And in here, I thought Kaito did it, so...
Please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time.
Wait, why is Miyu in that sprite? What?
Kyo.
What
I want
what is
you to
happening over
confess.
here?
No.
Wait a
I will
minute.
force you to
No,
confess.
no, I don't care about this right now. What is happening over here? Why is she like that? What did I miss? Also, is that a pin on her? What? Okay, whatever. Closing argument! Comic book time. Okay. Who is the culprit with... Oh, blue. Who was the culprit with the saw in the empty room? Oh. Why did that not make sense in my head for some reason? Remove the gold leaf katana. Would that be from, like, over here? The handle of the spinning katana. Oh, wait. Maybe? I don't know. Who's effigy of stab with the katana? I hate how a whole bunch of these are locked. I really don't like that. What weapon killed Angie? Let's see. Katana. Okay. So not there. When Angie's body was found, who unlocked the door? The handle? Okay, it has to be this, right? Okay, good. Oh my gosh, they need 6? Who is the... This reminds me of, like, Danganronpa 2 music. Who is the culprit? I don't think we have that one right now. This? Okay. What was compressing the injury on Angie's head while she was carried away? Let's use this because I could probably find this easily. Oh, look at Tenko. She's so pretty. I'm so sad she's gone. Like, actually sad. Why? What object did Tenko rest her? Okay, wait. There we go. What weapon did the culprit set up on the iron cage? I don't think we have that yet. Or maybe we do. Okay. Who besides Kukichi was responsible for extinguishing the candle? That would be me. How's the culprit able to move around the darkness? Assault. Stuck duct tape. Oh, that was further back. Right here. That didn't even look like duct tape. For some reason, I was like, oh, why is she wearing headphones in that? Now I feel stupid. With the gold leaf katana. Angie's bodies are found. Who unlocked the door? So we literally need to get the 6 of these right. Whose effigy was stabbed with the katana? Maybe it goes here? Or here. I'm like tossed up between those two. It's not there, and that's way too far back. I'm gonna try here. Okay. That doesn't really make sense in my head. Okay. Right there. Stomp hard on floor. That would be over here. When the culprit approached the cage, he stomped hard on the floor. And then footsteps contaminating the scene. This. Kokichi's lockpicking, that is over here. I'm getting all of this. I'm gonna do this one first. We'll finally be done with this class trial soon. And
This is the truth of the case.
let's go. I'm gonna put this like
Let's look back at the first
on auto
murder.
or something.
It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned.
Yes.
To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it.
But why a seesaw?
The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room.
The comic scenes are so good.
To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
One of the best parts of the trial. Oh my gosh, she looks so happy and like just so
However,
like
when the culprit was working on the middle room,
whatever.
the unexpected happened.
I'm actually getting sad.
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point,
What?
the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces.
So nervous.
Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit.
And for some reason, not our culprit. Very determined for this seesaw trick, I'll tell you.
The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
I feel so bad
The
for her.
culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise.
Perpetua
They
believer.
wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab.
She just wanted it to be paradise.
While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body.
What I don't understand.
Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
Well, I guess it would be a lot. You could have just left her there.
Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab,
You didn't have to kill her.
locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
All the deaths in this game make me emotional. Yeah, oh boy, it's pretty emotional in this game for
Then,
some reason.
To further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery.
What I'm getting at here, though, is that literally all of the new labs that we got, those people died. What? Angie died, and we got her lab in the last, in this chapter, and then Tenko got her lab. She's dead now. And Kyu got his lab, and he's probably gonna be executed now. Yep.
First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down.
A lot of work.
There were 2 reasons for this: to overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other was the key to locking the room.
Yeah.
The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope.
Yep.
After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
Okay, you can stop showing pictures of Kaede, you know.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it.
This
The
makes
handle of the
sense
katana
now.
then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct, perhaps the
Oh, I'm
culprit
so sorry.
noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The
I'm
room was
slow.
sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside.
I'm slowly trying to like rush through this. No, none of it makes sense. I mean, yeah, that
Then,
too.
This morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
But in a way, you know, this nonsense is making sense in a way. Look at
The
the
culprit
squad
wasn't
right there.
finished. They wanted one more murder.
What that to me doesn't make sense right there. What's the point of murdering a second time?
To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance.
I don't understand that point.
Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance.
Invited by Kokichi.
Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed.
Aw.
To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko.
V3 loves to force nonsense scenarios down your throat. Yeah, really does. Like the whole first murder.
A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard.
I really feel like the ball shouldn't have been able to do that. The books shouldn't have been able to be that sturdy and hold it. But you know, it's a game. Doesn't matter. However, I love these
Tenko,
characters too
at
much.
The culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone.
I just realized Himiko just dodged being
That
killed.
position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage.
I don't
We
understand.
didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit.
Why? Why kill another though? Is it some sort of
They
like?
needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko.
Is that like other spirit that's in you like craving murder? Like what's happening? Explain stuff to me.
While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle.
The cast is too lovable. That is very true. They make these casts too lovable.
Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place.
Mm-hmm. Act 5, jeez.
After the preparations were complete, we began the seance.
So crazy.
In complete
Whoa.
darkness, We each stood in one corner and
What's-
sang the Caged Child song.
What's happening with Kokichi right there? Why? Oh, singing. Okay. I see.
When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium.
Little did we know the medium was already
But our
dead.
culprit had another plan. To commit a murder in the darkness.
Why, though?
Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko.
I get the motive for Angie's murder now, but Tenko's is
It
still
would have been
nowhere
quite
near.
difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before.
You don't want to know the why, just accept. I mean, I kind of have to accept Tenko is dead. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted
boy.
up like a seesaw
That makes my neck
and
hurt.
pushed
Wow.
Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it.
Wow.
After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles.
Wha-
We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
So elaborate.
And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle
Wait,
and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
Kaede's execution made my neck hurt. Oh yeah, same. Oh my gosh. Kirumi's execution just made me feel uncomfortable that whole entire time. So wait, you're telling me that...
Ironically,
Oh my
the
gosh, hold
final
on.
step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us.
You're telling me that he dropped the sickle and nobody heard it?
The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence.
I think the sickle would have made noise, especially dropping it from like the metal part first.
That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark.
Whoa.
However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But
Poor
now we know for
Himiko.
certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle.
That's a pretty cool like picture. Oh. Wow.
Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
That's a mouthful name. And there's our culprit.
That's
Oh.
where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
This is different music. Okay.
Sweet Korekio. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
Who are you?
Admit?
I'm convinced you're possessed.
Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Maybe he's like possessed by his mother or something, and his mother's like some sort of like serial killer, and like I don't know, and like out for blood.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
Okay.
My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
Were you at 99 when you got here, and then you decided to kill Tenko and Angie because of that? I mean, I think I'd do the same thing, to be honest. I don't know.
100 friends?
What?
It was my dream to make 100 friends.
I don't, what? Why? What?
Oh, it's so unfortunate. I was so close to 100.
What is
What are
happening?
you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
I'm with Kibo on this one.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
He's got 99 friends on Facebook.
Roger that! One voting time! Coming up!
Well, I think I know what it's time to do.
The heart racing excitement as
Oh, now you finally talk.
The heart racing excitement!
Oh, V3.
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off.
It's voting time!
I think we know what it's time to do. For the first time ever, it's time to pick Angie. I actually did this. Please tell me. Please tell me. Everybody else voted for
See the
Kyo.
result!
Oh, please, please, please. I want to see this. Wait, did he vote for himself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think he voted for himself too. What did you do? What the heck? I voted for the culprit, obviously. It was Angie the whole time. The game just wanted you to think that it was Kyo when it's actually Angie. You know, if it wasn't like a majority vote thing, I would still be alive.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened?
Chooses
Who'll
Angie.
make the right choice? Or the
Oh, I'm sorry. Gonna punch you. Look, obviously it's Angie. Like, this is the verdict. You see? For a second, I thought it was actually gonna land on Angie. Oh, there's only 3 of them, and there's about to be 2. Oh boy, I gotta read again. All rise. Class trial. Oh boy. Hey! It's not that bad. I did. It was pretty hard though. Okay. Let's get this over with. So, real quick, I said this earlier. I'm probably just gonna like stop streaming sort of after the execution and not finish the chapter. Because I've almost been streaming for 6 hours. This has been my longest stream ever, and I really want to sleep. But if you are new here, please be sure to leave a follow. I really don't say stuff like this that often. It's like the second time I've said this on stream, and I usually don't say stuff like this. And down below there's my YouTube and my Twitter if you want to subscribe and follow that for more content and information and stuff like that. I do think, since we have such a high viewer count for some reason, I think we're gonna raid somebody tonight, and I know exactly who I'm gonna raid, and I really hope that I can get through this quickly enough to raid them. So stay tuned if you wanna help raid. I don't usually raid, which gets me excited, but there seems to be quite a few people here, so. Wow, seriously? You're correct again? Amazing! This is the 3rd correct verdict in a row.
All right!
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How's this gonna last that long?
For now,
It's finally over.
No.
No, not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko? Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have.
oh,
Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey, hey!
Don't tell me. You were actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito.
Shut up!
Shut up, I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with the motive.
Eh?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love. This is a freaking Mikan thing again.
There is someone that I love.
From the bottom of my heart. Someone so dear. Someone I long for.
I
Oh.
love her with all my heart. And she loves me with all her heart.
This is a little bit weird.
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love,
Okay.
no matter what anyone says.
Okay.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life. Oh my gosh. Some of us aren't that lucky. So to see this lover of yours, you had an escape?
Don't
Is that like
tell
the other
me.
person living inside of him or something? That's why you killed Angie and Tenko, but why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside?
Wait!
Don't look at me, I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Did people actually look at him? Uncomfortable. Very. Calm down. No one would want a disgusting. Oh, boy, you guys are so rude to each other.
Sploosh!
What did you say? What was that voice line? Kersploosh? What? Why? Okay. What the what?
Hey!
Kyo, who is it? Who's this person you love?
Hey,
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I don't mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
sister.
Yes, the one I love inside me. My dearest sister. I knew it was like family member. That was a weird picture for a sister, though.
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his sister. Oh boy.
Right?
Well, duh. If you were his sister, you would have killed him, or he would have killed himself already.
Wait!
Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It's not that difficult. My sister is my lover. Okay. This is a bit weird.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply.
Uh.
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us.
Oh.
They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth.
This is
The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
I'm uncomfortable.
For my beloved sister.
That is why, for my beloved sister, I had to.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
No. I had to kill for her.
Huh?
Why?
Sister.
Sister was very sickly. She was always in and out of hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister.
huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
You killed 2 people so that they can be friends with your dead sister. You are truly a crazy individual. Not to mention, your sister is also a part of you. And you're in love with your sister. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna not question anything anymore. Okay. For sister's sake, I've killed many. To send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sisters' friends. I'm dead at his reaction.
Huh?
Oh, what?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible. Me too.
Sister.
Sister is very happy.
Yes.
Yes, Kirigo. No. Yes, Kyo. I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not alone. You know, because you killed so many people. Yeah. This is why Chapter 3 is the worst chapter in every game. I actually really like Chapter 3 in the first game. The second game, it was fine. This is just ridiculous.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo is...
I am Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my little brother. Okay. So, if he puts lipstick on, he's a sister now. If he puts the little mask that he has back on, it's normal. Kyo. Perfect sense. I understand it 100%.
What?
You see, this is how I feel on the inside right now. With everything that's happening, how I feel on the inside, right here. This is the perfect picture to put on this whole entire chapter. Okay, you know what?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught, I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekio. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Are you serious? Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
Well, you know.
You said you killed for a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the 2 you killed here.
What was that?
That Kaido face looks like me at my test results. Oh. You know, same. Seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because?
Whoa, did you guys see that? Did anybody else see that? Like, Kyo's body was just on both sides of the screen? What? What is happening? 'Cause it's a game. Okay. You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. It happened again. What? Why? You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me to be some bloodthirsty, oh boy, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sisters' friends.
Huh?
Only girls? That means he's killed almost 100 girls. How are you not locked up? What? I'm genuinely confused. Okay. I see, so when we were deciding on who should be the medium, before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. That makes sense. Why he said that. He said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy. What's wrong with Maki? All worthy of being sisters' friends.
Yeah?
All worthy?
Why you?
Hey, how come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then
Then the second victim could have been me. I was just saying that earlier. Tenko died in place of me. Then I'll do it. Wow.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
You killed 2 people. Granted, one of them was becoming a dictator, and the other one was a sexist jerk, but they were still good people. I'm actually upset. Wow. She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
Huh?
Infiltrate? Really?
But
how did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied many people. Yes,
Can this be?
she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for Sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
well,
Though, I was planning on having you become Sister's friend too eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for... Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You were interested in the caged child just so you can use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
To interest me as an anthropologist, of course. But more than that,
For my beloved sister.
or it interested, I wanted to kill for Sister. I cannot deny that overpowered feeling. Miyu and Maki, unworthy? Kyo, you crossed the line there, bud. Wait, you already crossed the line when you killed over 100 girls. True.
are you okay?
Kaido, are you okay? You look kinda pale. Don't tell me that Kaido's a girl now and that Kyo's about to kill Kaido or something. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kaido. Okay. Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However,
But Angie walked in on me preparing, and I ended up killing her in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could. No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to Sister.
Correcchio.
You're such a thoughtful little brother. But it was bad to get greedy. You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to Sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Korekiyo's crime. I do not understand. This is all impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That's right. Killing 2 friends for your dead sister?
But how?
That's wrong. That is so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after your sister's death.
do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Korekiyo's side.
Sister.
Thank you, sister. I love you. Cut it out already. Me too, Himiko.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. It's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well,
Because death is unfair. You heard it here first.
and another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they are reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it that way, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. What? Stop doing that. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. If people were watching this.
Shut up!
Okay. Oh, I'm so tired, actually. You got me. If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching it.
So then,
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
sister.
I think I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister. I wasn't able to send 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
Correcchio.
It's alright, sweet Korekiyo. Come to me.
Oh.
I thought it was sort of like a mother-son like kind of thing. Not like a brother-sister lover thing. And I don't mean like mother-son lover. I mean just like, oh, like, you're so, like, I love you, son. I love you so much. Oh, I love you too, Mom. And not like, oh yeah, let's make out with my sister or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, looks like you've already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time.
Huh?
Punishment time.
Sister.
My beloved sister, at long last. I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
Yes, from now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others.
What?
Wait, I can't accept this.
Therefore,
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
from an anthropological
Why do
point
you
of
think
view,
so many different cultures have funeral rites? Kyo, please stop your incest. Why do you think rumors have ways to resurrect the dead never... Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
Yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What?
I...
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life after... How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then,
I-
I prepared
oh.
a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, oh my, I already forgot how to say the name. Kirekio Shinguji. Okay.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't be just me and Kirekio. All those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
Let's get started, shall we? I'm excited to see this death, actually. I don't know how it's gonna play out. Okay. Oh? Oh. I don't like those two being there. Cultural melting pot. Interesting. What's gonna happen? Dan's gonna die. Oh boy. Wait. What is happening? I like the use of the Tenko drum. They're boiling him alive? Dan just killed himself. Oh my gosh. Boiled alive must be a hard way to go. This makes me uncomfortable. Salt. What is happening? What was that execution? Guess betrayed by your own sister. Oh, yeah. Dan committed not alive. I already miss him. What?
How gory!
No, Dan, why?
How
What
can
the...
this be?
To think my cute child would commit suicide.
Yay!
It's so cute. Okay. It's so freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along. Dan committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Dan obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him.
That's right!
Are you sure? You kind of bullied him still. Oh.
Yeah, that's
Did-
right.
Yes, the other Monocubs drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey,
Who's Monodan?
Eh?
You already forgot? That's kind of scary.
well now.
Well, looks like another class trial has wrapped up without incident, so I'm gonna take this back here.
Wah, wah, wah,
Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure you guys sure you don't want to use it? Monokuma is all about despair, and Kyo was looking forward to meet up with his sister, but then the sister and Monokuma assaulted Kyo, so he couldn't be a ghost. Yes, I kind of understood the point of the execution. I just don't understand why. Well, no, better phrase. I shouldn't be questioning a fictional video game. I think that's what I'm getting at here. You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Because everyone is here. Plays Smash Ultimate music. Shut up. How long are you going to keep talking about
I
that?
told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that. Dang, his sister was salty to him. Oh boy. I wasn't prepared for that. Who can say? What a waste. If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? Well, I don't know. They're all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you got. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
Oh, it's just the two of them now. Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not what a coward like you should say. Shut up, leave me alone. But there's one thing this case has taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Going to do his best.
Then going to do his best to keep everyone safe. Going to want to protect everyone. But your talent is entomology. I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh?
Okay.
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent. Huh?
That's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki. I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll is one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll?
Oh.
Only 10 left. I thought it was 9 left now, right? Because Kyo just died? There were 6 before Kyo died. Yeah, it'd be 9 now. Oh, you guys are so close now. This must be a powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right. Only 9 people left now. 9 students remain. Who will die next? What do you know? Okay. Why are you so rude to everybody? That's right. 7 people. Oh. I don't even want to read this.
Actually.
By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces? Oh. Just 9 of us.
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds. Too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end.
Shit.
That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude!
No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know.
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape, but I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys. I believe in all of you.
Okay.
Kaito,
Well, of course.
you're right. Those of us who remain could start over.
Hey.
Hold up. Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it into the ground with all of your strength. Got that?
No way!
I've never heard of such an intense form of apology. Seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Himiko, you okay? That's robophobic, Kukichi. Anything Gunta can do to help? You can tell Gunta.
Hey!
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her.
Okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Oh, Gunta understand.
You're
Poor
so
Himiko.
dumb.
What?
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you shouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised with just the truth.
But
even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit.
nuh-uh.
I only said this because I thought about it.
Because
Himiko's been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
hey,
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold us back? What? Hold back? Oh. Yeah, she said this. She was so, like, open about everything. I'm gonna cry. Tenko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you too. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. I think Himiko's gonna make it to the end. Thinking about this now, I really think she's gonna make it to the end. If they kill her off, then all of this is worthless. So she has to get to the end now. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Himiko.
Damn it.
Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. But before I knew it, as if lured by her own doing so, we began crying. Oh no, please, stop. Stop doing this to me. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through, and what was to come. I think this is like the first time that they've been like doing, like actually feeling like this. Like sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. They must be so exhausting, they're just kids too.